Back in your lives, ladies and gentlemen, Bulletproof traders, with the Trade of the Day video. I want to talk about Bitcoin, where we established a short position a couple of days ago, and right after price action had tested the significant key level resistance of 65,433. Right at that point, a couple of days ago, nice touch there, coming from below after breaking below that area about a couple of weeks ago, right? So we've had the sequence of 1, 2, 3, all the way up, almost taking the previous high, got really close, but then started to penetrate back below that 65,433 key level. I'm talking about the blue line right there. This is the major CPM system we're talking about, we're working here with, right? So price action started to consolidate right after the penetration. Over the last couple of weeks, we've seen that back and forth exchange, but what I mostly was interested about was the move that took that Bitcoin right back to that 65,433, testing it from below, touching it slightly, and then starting to break downwards. Now the break followed a daily close. That was a couple of days ago. Daily close below 64,134, which was supposed to be an obstacle on its way downwards. So it was able to break down below that area. Even yesterday it came back up, tested. You can see how it tested slightly from below that 64,134, made sure it's solid enough as a resistance level, and it kept kind of drifting lower again. So you can see we pulled the trigger twice. First time when it started to drop from that 65,433, and the second time when it broke below 64,134. That was a power point. Now the next power point is 63,170. So we would like to see price action breaking below 63,170 before committing to a bigger size position. So before I increase position size, I want to make sure Bitcoin is able to break below the next obstacle, which is right around the corner, that 63,170. Once it starts to establish itself below that level, we would need at least a daily close confirmation for that breakdown. Then we will add the third trade. All right, so we're going to increase position size, probably going to be the last touch on that position, and hopefully we can run the rest of the way all the way to 61,124. That's the next big key level support and primary target, right? So the plan is to run all the way there from 63,170 all the way to 61,124 with 3 trades, relatively big size position, and try to chase that target. Once we get there, 61,124, that's the end of our bearish campaign. We're going to close out this short position on the Bitcoin and probably look for opportunities somewhere else. All right, as far as stop loss level goes right now, it's pretty loose, I would say. It's 66, almost 67, actually 66,950. But once price action starts to establish itself below 63,170, not only we're going to commit more increased position size, but also we're going to start tightening up that stop loss level accordingly, probably to the area of 65,500 at first, and later we'll just continue to trail that stop loss level downwards as price action continues this downward trajectory. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it for the situation right here on the Bitcoin. It's beginning to look more and more, increasingly interesting. So we'll keep you posted. We'll come back to this and keep you posted as always. In the meantime, guys, wishing you a great trading day. We're going to be back in the next video. Take care.